I love you, Sakthipriya.
Just to clarify, I am single, she is married. It was not the year 2025. But because I am very bad in mathematics, I could not calculate which year this happened. So just travel with me to the ancient days of my 9th standard. In my 9th standard, I had a best friend who always appreciated me for my long hair. And in return, I always appreciated him for his long name. His name is Pokala Mohana Raja Satya Sai Nada Vignesh Kumar. We could have called him Pokala, Mohana, Raja Satya, you get it, we could have nicknamed him out of the 8 separate names his father put together. But we nicknamed him Vasul Raja MBBS. Because just like Vasul Raja, how he called Papa as Papu, he used to call our class teacher Ma'am as Mamu. So we called him Vasul Raja MBBS. You know, we could have just called our class teacher Ma'am as Ma'am itself. But we gave her also a nickname. Because she could have been as sweet as a ladybug. But she was as terrifying as a lady bouncer. So we nicknamed her as Lady Bouncer. This lady bouncer always had something against our sweet Vasul Raja. But I have to agree, okay, Vasul Raja was not a quiet child. He was such a brat and the name fits him perfectly. Sometimes his activities was controlled by nobody, not even Lady Bouncer. So Lady Bouncer, instead of controlling him directly, she went behind his back and called his parents. She called them so frequently, you would think she probably called him once a month, probably called him once in 2 weeks, probably called him once a week. No, she made it a point to call his parents at least once in a day, meaning which she just called them every day. I'll give you a sample. Monday, hello sir, your son did not give the test today. Tuesday, hello sir, your son gave the test but he copied from someone else. Wednesday, hello sir, your son gave the test, he did not copy but he failed the test. Thursday, hello sir, your son gave the test, he did not copy the test, he failed the test but he's blaming me that I'm a bad teacher, that's why he failed the test. Friday, sir, your son did not come to school today. And Saturday, sir, there is no school today. But your son has been calling me non-stop, asking why there is no school, where he will go write the test, how will he pass, when will I become a good teacher, all of that, and I'm still sleeping till 10 o'clock. Anyways, now you understand the dynamics between the parents, the student and the teacher. I have this one amusing moment from my 9th standard which I will cherish forever. Vasul Raja made the biggest chaos in class and he irritated Lady Bouncer. Lady Bouncer was literally shouting through the halls, and as you think that the bouncer she is, she would take the stick, beat him and all of that. No. She as usual pulled out her phone, called Vasul Raja's parents. Hello? Pokala Mohana Raja Satya Sai Nada Vignesh Kumar's parents? And his father replied, yes, you must be his wonderful class teacher. Yes, I am his class teacher, and do you know what your son did? Am I with my son or are you with my son right now? Your son taught some other child how to write. My son taught someone else how to write. Oh, you're giving award, Amma. You give award, no issues for us. No, we're not giving him an award. We're giving him a TC, and if you don't come in the next half an hour, we will tear the TC. And she threw away the phone just like that. And Vasul Raja's parents came running to the campus and they started blasting Vasul Raja. Excuse me, Pokala Mohana Raja Satya Sai Nada Vignesh Kumar, I have to feed you, your dog, your cat, your mom, and you have to call me to your campus like this, and I cannot tolerate any of this nonsense. And Vasul Raja is like, I didn't do anything, just let the teacher speak, you will get to know for yourself. And Lady Bouncer, she wasn't meditating. I don't know, she probably was meditating, it looked like a dragon was meditating. But she, with her heavy breaths, she started attacking all of them in the room. She was like, look what your son did. She pulled out a piece of paper and she said, your son taught my son, who studied 2nd standard in the same school, how to write, I love you. And isn't this so disgusting? He's just in 2nd standard. And Vasul Raja's parents are like, oh my god, what have you done? Where is the world going? You should be teaching him ChatGPT, Deep AI, and all Copilot and all of that, and you taught him to write how to write I love you. Will he not eventually learn it when he sees a girl? And then Vasul Raja's like, ma'am, maybe it's because we call you Miss, you misunderstand so much. First turn the paper and see what's behind. Lady Bouncer is slowly turning the paper. There is a drawing in it and she's like, what is this? Mouth looks like a dinosaur, head looks like a pig, body looks like a buffalo. Anyways, what does this have to do with the disgusting thing you did in the front side of the paper? And then Vasul Raja proudly grins and says, ma'am, your son approached me asking how to make Mother's Day greeting card. I told him, write I love you in the front and draw your mother's face in the back. I didn't say anything, ma'am. You told. Mouth like a dinosaur, head like a pig, body like a buffalo. Customer may not be always right, ma'am, but today I believe my gurus are always right, just the way you said. And Lady Boza got so angry, she's like, what does this have to do right now? Mother's Day is in May month. This is April. And that is when Vasul Raja proudly flipped his collar and said, exactly, ma'am. Today is April 1. Happy Fool's Day. Happy Toastmasters.